Welcome to Excellence in Excel, and in this video we're going to focus on creating a new list called the real estate unit. So how can we do this? Well, imagine you have this drop down list like this here. We want to do this, but what we also want is some instructions. For example, here please select a real estate unit. So we want to see that at the moment we as a user select any of these cells. So those are what we can call pop-up with instructions to make sure that the user who uses your Excel sheet understands what to do next. And that's interesting. So how can we do that? Well, first of all, we have to create a new tab, and in this tab we will put in the real estate units. So I'll just say here, and then I'll just add up here a new, this is a new sheet, I'll just put it here at the end, and I'm going to increase the zooming to 170 so you can easily follow along with me. So what I want more is I want a few things. I will just get this design. It's a simple design, is to get it here, and bam, there we are. I say this will be unit ID. We have here price, we have square meter, and temporary unknown, but we just leave it open for now. So let's look here at our record. You can see here this, so I will just make a small estimate. So I assume the maximum of the highest number of lot A is number 14 and the highest number of lot B is 22. So it will be 14 of lot A and 22 of lot B. So let's start and make this list. So I will say A01, and let's get this like that, 14, all right. And then I say B01, and this should be going up to 22. And there we are. All right. So we have this. I'm going to just give this some nice suitable design as well. All borders, there we are. So we have this. So the next thing is now what we want to do is the pricing. Yes. So the pricing will be based on USD. So I just select here USD. So you see here, if I put in 100, it will be 100. So what I will do is I will make a random between. Yes. So top and bottom. So what is the lowest value? What is the highest value? Let's say our cheapest room lot. I'm sorry, is 50,000. And our highest will be 150,000. So it will take a random value based on this. Yes, so you can see here, enter, and now you can see a random value, and this is a random value. Double click on this, and then I'll just copy. You can see it start to change. Reason why, because it's still random, it keeps on changing. So I just copy this, and then I'm going to do a paste special, and I will only paste the values. Once I do that, bam, there you are. Now the values are fixed and they don't change anymore. So, and now I notice that I just copied that. All right, escape this. So the next thing what I want to do is random between, and then I say here what's the size in square meters. So let's say our size is ranging from 25 up to 150. Enter, and then here double click, copy, and then I say paste special, only the values. There we are. So now we're done here. So we can now continue with our list. So we have this list of A, and we need to make sure that there will be a drop down just like this. So I'm going to remove all of these, and I'm going to do step number 1 is here, selecting all the values of this units, all the lot units, and I will call them unit list. So I just select this here, and I'll type with capital letter U, and then unit list. Enter. So now I have a unit list. So this list is now considered a unit list, and now we can create the list. So because this is step 1 of it, create the list. Step 2 is assign the list on the value or the cells where you want to have the drop down option. So that's now step 2 here. We're going to select this because we want to have the real estate units here. So once we have this, we go to data, and we're going to put in the drop down here. So we just select here the data validation. You can click on the icon, or you click on the drop down and you click this. This is just more efficient. Just click on that. And you can see there are some options here: error messages, input message, and setting. So I have a weird thing here because I've experienced a lot of errors regarding to this one. So when I put it in, I usually get a error. So I'm not recommending yet to use this because I don't know exactly why I have this error. Probably a bug. However, we're going to select here list here, and remember what we had. We had the unit list. So I type in equal, and then we have to type unit list. So I will just show you what happened if I would just misspell this. Yes, say okay. It says I'm sorry, what you're trying to search for, it does not exist. So you will get a hint. So what happens if you do with a small letter, because I use a big one. Okay, apparently this works, so it does not matter so much on all of these. So it's not case sensitive, so that's even better. However, that means also don't copy the same one as well. So don't use a one with case sensitive, another one with not case sensitive, because you get the same effect. Alright, so now we have everything. You can see here we are up to 22, and this is beautiful. So maybe you say, well, this is nice, but I would like to see some instructions. Yes, so what is really good with the list here, of course, for example, we have a B. B22 is the highest. Imagine we put in B23 and then type enter. Now you get an error message from, hey, sorry, this is not possible, the enter is not valid. For the value you entered is not valid. So just cancel this, alright. So normally you can adjust that with an error message. However, I'm not going to show you that. While it's easy to do, I'll show you where you can do it, but I will not adjust it because I get always an error and then it will shut down the entire Excel sheet. As you can see here, it's auto-saved, that's the reason why. Alright, so what I do want to do is to put in instructions here. So I'm going to select here all of these cells again. Going to click here, and then you can see it will automatically go to the unit list. It would start to jump here on the tab with the sheet number 1 at this moment. However, we don't have to adjust anything here, but we can put in a nice message. So let's say in the message here, we're going to put in select unit. And then we put in here nicely, we say please select a unit you sold. Alright, okay, confirm. So now you can see what happened is that it's starting to change and select unit and please select the unit you sold. So this works now beautifully, and that's really useful and very nice. So this is really how you can do it and gives some additional instructions. And if you like tips and tricks regarding to this, check out my link below. In there you can find a wonderful Excel course on Udemy, which goes more deeper in Excel and it's very useful for you at all. So check that one out.